Good morning, folks. This is Waylon Lewis, coming to you live from Boulder, Colorado. And today is Black Friday. I just biked through downtown Boulder with Redford. It's cool. It's very cheerful. It's very holidaysy. I got honked at by a big black SUV that was speeding down the road. And my first thought was, don't people know not to honk on the day after Thanksgiving? You got to feel the love right now. This is a lovely season. I know a lot of friends don't love it, but because they're not down with the commercialism or the Christmassy stuff or the religion. But I personally love it. I don't know why. I think I love the cozy time of year. I love the family kind of thing. I grew up without too much of a family. And so I just find it really cheerful and warm. And, you know, sometimes I have my Thanksgivings or my Christmases alone without a big family, but it's fun. And Ashley, if you're here, if you can just share it to all the other elephant pages. So we have elephant pages on Facebook like Elephant Family and Elephant Green and Elephant Adventure, etc., etc., etc. So you can find any interest of yours. You know, we have Conscious Consumerism, Elephant Market. We have our own Elephant Gift Guide this year for the first time. If you want to shop ethical from the comfort of your home or cafe, you can shop ethical gifts. They're pretty fun. I'll go through them in a bit. If you want, one of them is a yoga wheel that if anyone has a tight back like I do from working on the computer, that's the one I'm obsessed with. But what I want to go through is what we mindful folks call Buy Nothing Day. So one of the most mindful things you can do on Black Friday, where everyone rushes to Circuit City or whatever to buy huge TVs that are made in China, instead we can buy nothing, and we can enjoy family, and we can just kind of keep it simple. Because as I say in our gift guide, which are our ethical and eco gifts, fair labor gifts, the best kind of present is a present that comes with love, that comes with a story to it. Those are the kind of presents you remember. Hey, folks, so if you're just tuning in, yeah, just say where you're from and maybe say something about how your Thanksgiving was. Good or bad, happy or sad. It would be great to hear from you. And we have lots of great articles about there's nothing wrong with having Thanksgiving alone. Being alone is, you know, hanging out with your best friend, to very vaguely paraphrase Woody Allen. But I just wanted to mention a couple articles, and Ashley, if you could put these in the comments. We have a great article by John Diard, who, do you guys know Ayurveda? Ayurveda is the Indian science of health, and he has a great blog called 5 Tips to Feel Great After Thanksgiving Dinner. This is a time of year when a lot of America tends to, and maybe the world generally, we tend to kind of pack on the pounds and sit around and exercise less. So if you're kind of thinking about exercising today, I encourage it. And even if the exercise is just walking around the block, that can be super good for your mind, super good for your heart, for your stress, for your tension. Just go for a walk, get some exercise. But there's this blog, 5 Tips to Feel Great After Thanksgiving Dinner by John Diard. Ashley, if you could put that in the comments. And if you're just tuning in, give the video a like or a love. Say where you're coming in from, and you'll help the video get out beyond the choir, beyond those who, like perhaps ourselves, already kind of care and know about this stuff. So there's the link to the ethical gift guide. And Ashley, I hope you're sharing it to a ton of pages. And what I would say about Buy Nothing Day, which is a day that Elephant celebrates instead of Black Friday, is that it's actually, there's nothing wrong with buying. There's nothing wrong with money. There's actually a lot of wonderful stuff to it. So every year I go to this Waldorf craft fair, and it's a fair where everything's handmade and made by the community, and you're supporting local artisans and craftspeople, and you're getting pottery, or you're getting a new scarf, or whatever it is, wooden toys for your children, non-toxic toys. So consumerism, when it's ethical, when it's eco, actually is super fun and kind of builds community. So support local. If you support local businesses, you keep something like 80 cents in of the dollar in your local community circulating around. If you shop, you know, made in China on Amazon, that kind of thing, it's the opposite. And generally just the richest 1%, if you're many Trump fans and Bernie fans and Hillary fans are united in feeling like there's sort of an elite 1% that everything is sort of unfair and tilted toward them. So if we want to support the Commonwealth everyone, including the 1%, try and shop local, try and shop ethical, try and shop eco. This time of year there's so much plastic packaging and styrofoam, and just it's such a hard time for the planet. And the planet isn't just this notion, this philosophical thing out there. It's what we depend on for our food and for our health. So Ashley, I hope you got the 5 tips to feel great after Thanksgiving in there. I think that's a great link for anyone. Did you get that one? Maybe I'm not seeing it. But there's a lot of comments, which is cool. Yep, there it is. And then we got, here's another great one. It's also by John Diard. Fight holiday indigestion and keep off winter pounds, libs. So that's Ayurveda Q&A with Dr. John Diard. Fight holiday indigestion and keep off winter pounds. That's another great one. It's just, this can be a healthy time of year. We don't need to get unhealthy. So these are 2 blogs about that. And then we have tons of great blogs on Black Friday. So one of my favorite is, well, Ashley, I'll just let you maybe put in a whole bunch on Black Friday. But one of my favorite is something I put together, and it's titled 13 Things to Do Other Than Shop on Black Friday. And it's pretty fun. The images are kind of amazing. They're making fun of consumerism. And I'll just read a couple of the ideas if you like, because they're kind of fun. And it also comes with 13 posters about Buy Nothing Day. So, it's the biggest shopping day of the year. Nothing's wrong with shopping if what you're buying has meaning and purpose. So if you have to buy something, make it life-changing. Number 1, rescue a pet, if you're ready, from the local Humane Society. If you can give the gift of saving a life, if you're ready for a pet, that is a wonderful thing to do. I personally love the Dog Whisperer. If you get a dog, he's fantastic at advising how to kind of train yourself in a way to be a good dog owner and not to be a jerk. Number 2, if you're going to buy gifts, shop local. And all these items are linked to how you can do that and more information. So Ashley, if you can put this in the comments, that would be great. If you aren't going to buy anything, practice fundamental happiness and contentment with a loved one or a friend. That is a meditation that we can do at the end here. Here's another. Go to a library. Pick up some new books. Here are a few reading lists, and it's linked to give you ideas. Here's another one. Bake something using things you have already in your cupboard, or bake something you've never made before. Check out, and then there's a link for ideas. Here's another. Make a list of raw materials you have in your house, things you could recycle or alter to create something new. Find some projects to make using things on your list. And then there's a list of resources and guides. Here's another one. Write a letter to someone you care about, to a politician requesting change on a topic you care about, or to a corporation. Write a letter. Another one, plan an expedition. Take a walk in nature. Collect a variety of items you find on your travels. Use the items to make a mobile. How do you say that? Like for children? Or decorate your home. Number 6, create some guerrilla art pieces and install them with friends. And see some examples here, like the yarn knitting stuff on trees, or something that adds to your community that isn't vandalism. Install your very own portable Christmas tree, and there's a link for how to do that. And while you're at it, create some instant snow. So the tree that I want to suggest, and we've blogged about this in the past, Ashley, I don't know if you can find it, but is you can make a tree out of a huge pile of your beautiful old books. You can make this big old tree kind of silhouette out of your old books. It looks super cool. So if you Google that, or we have it on Elephant. And then the cool advantage is you get to clean all your shelves and then put your books back and everything's clean. So it's like spring cleaning and a Christmas tree for free that doesn't hurt the earth, all in one. And it actually looks cool. Have a clothing or stuff swap party with friends. Swap parties are super fun. Clothing swap parties are crazy fun. I don't get to go to them, but an ex-girlfriend used to host them for ladies, and they sounded just like big old parties. Number 9, especially important if you're not a huge Trump fan, which I'm not, but even if you are, donate to something you believe in. Right now, don't donate, but subscribe to journalism. Donate to good causes like the ACLU. There's a whole list. I think we have that on Elephant of good things you can donate to. The planet is going to need our help over the next couple years. And again, the planet isn't out there; it's everywhere, right? It's what we depend upon. Write a story about the best gift you ever received, or the best gifts you ever received. And then there's links for resources, lots of fun images. The basic message is, if you're going to buy something, make it ethical and fun and good for the planet and good for you and whoever you're giving it to. And if you're not going to buy something, great. But if you are going to buy, try and avoid styrofoam and plastic and made in China kind of stuff. So if people, let's go through our little gift guide. This is like, we have a gift guide. It's in the comments. And this is a little, if you're into this stuff, this is a handmade little box, tarot cards, and they're all handmade by two girls in Brooklyn. I don't know anything about this stuff, but if you're into that stuff, it's great. And it's on our gift guide, and I went through it the other day. It's made in India, so I don't have much